So Matthew, Interstellar, one of the most anticipated films of the year. Is it a pleasure doing a press tour like this, or is there extra pressure because people have such high expectations for it?
I personally don't feel any extra pressure with it. Because with this one, I really don't need to come out and sell it. Mm-hmm. I don't need to, there's already a huge anticipation for it. I've seen the film. I think the goods are there. The experience was great for me. I got plenty of good things to talk about as far as my experience on it. And so press tours are harder when you've got to you got to find more reasons to say why you enjoyed it and the experience, why you like the film. This one, I don't have, I'm not at a loss for words to talk about.
You can talk for 4-minute slots, whatever we
4-minute slots easy, 40-minute slots easy, 4 hours is easy.
For me, this film sort of recreated the buzz of the films I grew up with, sort of the Goonies, E.T., right. Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, so sort of great 80s films. That's what I chase being this job. Is it the same for you? Do you chase that?
No, I don't necessarily chase that. I mean, I'm trying to chase films that I want to go, when I'm reading the script, I go, is that the one I would pick if I'm in front of the Cineplex and I've got 20 films? If I'm in a hotel and I've got choices, what's the one am I going to pick that I want to watch? Look, this one, and when you talk about a theater experience, and you've seen it in a theater, this is truly a theater experience. Where, I guess when you say 80s, what I'm reminded of is like when you went to the theater because it was a must-see Friday night. Let's get together, get out of the house, go buy a ticket. Chris puts more value on screen, really, as far as epic in scope, as any director in the world right now. So, and then this one is, you're going to get that value when you go to the theater much more than you would on the small screen.
I mean, even if you try and see it in an IMAX, basically go and see this movie in a bigger screen you can find, if possible.
Sight and sound is a huge part of this experience of watching this film.
Is that Christopher Nolan's genius, the fact that he's able to do this sort of...
It's Christopher.
I thought that was me for a minute.
It's Christopher, hang on.
Yes, that's my genius.
Yes, hello, Chris. Yes, we'll be right there. Actually, it's my wife.
You better pick that up. It's your wife.
No, I'll call her in between. Is that his genius? Look, what is his genius?
So sort of merging the epic with the emotional,
with the
human
intimate
story.
Well, I think he did that. I think he pulled that off most successfully in this film of the work I've seen him do. But that's his epic scale feels so large because he comes from the intimate. His in out, the sequence in this one when you're going from Earth to up there is I think thrilling, and it's because that the scope of his films wouldn't feel so large if he didn't come from the intimate and the personal. And I think he balanced isn't even really the right word. The two of these, the personal journey and the epic science fiction ride that we go on are intertwined. It's actually, I think the film gets more personal the further out there we go.
It becomes a love story between a father and his children the further you go out. I mean, is it easier for you to play this role now you've had children, now you can feel that sort of love?
Probably. I've been asked that question. Could I have played it before I was a father? I think I would have understood it, but I would have had to imagine more things. Now I'm a father of 3. We've all had those goodbyes, whether it's the first day of school, whether it's going off to work. I haven't had anything as extreme as Cooper has here, but I think we've all had it. Whether we're a father, whether we're a mother, or whether we're obviously children ourselves, we've had those goodbyes. So that's the part I think everybody emotionally connects to, absolutely at the very beginning.
Do you think this film could have a sequel? Because I'm not going to give the ending away, but the scope perhaps there.
Could.
Would you do it?
It's there. I don't know. I'd have to go through my diligence that I always go through, script, director, etc. But it's possible.
Because you've never really done a franchise, have you?
No, I tried. Mm-hmm. Sahara was the idea was Sahara might be a franchise if it worked. We didn't make the number we needed to make to do that. But no, I've never done a franchise.
I think you'll hit the number on this one. So could this be the one?
Could be. We'll see.